Today is day 4 of traveling from Istanbul to Sofia, a 5-part series where my friend Karina and I travel from Turkey to Bulgaria by bus while exploring the ancient region of Thrace, experiencing the culture, trying the food, meeting some locals, and seeing way more wax figures than I ever wanted to see in my life. We'll pick up right where the last episode ended, watching a beautiful concert with Turkish and Macedonian music in the incredible city of Kırklareli. The next morning after the concert, we started to make our way to the next city, Edirne. So we took a taxi, a bus, and another taxi, and finally ended up at our hotel. Teşekkürler. Just got out of our taxi here in Edirne. So we are just getting to our new hotel. Should be pretty good. Online it said it was only 1,400 lira per night, so not too bad. So they said they don't have any rooms left for tonight, but they have one crappy room they don't let people stay in usually. For 1,000 liras, but it still comes with free breakfast. So we're gonna check it out, see if we can survive here for one night. I think it's probably fine. I know, I was like, what's the problem with it? What'd she say is wrong with it?
Çok iyi değil yani. Yalan söylemeyeceğim o yüzden. Size çok daha iyi yukarılardan bir durumda verirdim ama.
Shower is a little bit funny, but it still has AC and free breakfast. Seems fine to me. Çok güzel.
Çok güzel kahvaltı.
They have everything and it's all fresh handmade.
Wow. Okay, I'm fine staying here. Looks great to me. Looks like the best option, honestly. And after we got settled, we went out to do what I always do every time I get to a new city. Walk around town and find some local food. So we just got to Edirne, checked into our hotel, and decided to get some breakfast, lunch, whatever meal it is right now. We found this cute little place here. Had 4.6 stars on Google. Little place on the side of the road, so it looks really nice. So we'll see how the food is. So they always come with all this bread. They gave us some cheese and olives. I just brought out the first one that we got. It's basically this bowl of cheese and eggs and sausage and spices and different tomatoes and different things. Looks super good. And after our meal, another random old guy came over to talk to us and gave us more recommendations of where to go in the city.
So I asked him where we could listen to some live music, and he says all these pubs. If you go at night,
Okay.
they might have something nice.
That'd be nice.
He thinks you're Uzbek.
Oh, really?
American. He said you look Crimean.
Oh, really? I look more Crimean than you do. Just finished breakfast.
The best breakfast I've had in all of Turkey in 2 years.
The best breakfast in all of Turkey. Honestly, it was super good. We had this thing called Menemen. Super delicious. And it was one of the cheapest meals we've had in Turkey. Karina was just saying she could live here.
Yeah, it's nice.
I know. I really love all of these small cities in Turkey. I've like falling more in love with Turkey every single day. It's making me debate my life choices.
Yeah, and you're right at home here. Everybody thinks you're Tata.
I know,
So
people-
they just accept you as one of their own.
As we continued to explore the city and started heading to an Ottoman hospital museum, I noticed some banners that had the same thing written on them in Greek, Turkish, and Bulgarian, which just shows how diverse this city is. It's actually only about a 30-minute drive from both Greece and Bulgaria. Well, we were trying to go to the Health Museum and we ended up in this giant bazaar. So now we're shopping again.
No, we're putting her on.
We were just walking to this health museum and this random guy just started calling us over.
Sağlık müzeye gitmek istiyordum. Hoş bulduk.
Hoş bulduk.
Merhaba.
Merhaba.
Teşekkür ederim. Amerika.
Evet, Amerika Sağlık Müzesi'ne gidiyoruz.
Türkçe. Çok güzel. Çok.
Çok güzel. Ben Türkçe bilmiyorum.
Biliyor. Bak şimdi. Köprü. Köprü. Cami. Orası.
Okay.
5 dakika.
Olsun.
5 dakika. Köprü. Orası kurban.
Tamam.
Teşekkürler.
Teşekkür. Çek onu bir resim. O yapayım. Altın.
Teşekkürler.
Teşekkürler.
Köprü. Köprü.
Aha. Köprü cami ve orada.
That was funny.
But we came over there.
So we gotta go over the bridge, and then a mosque,
And then look at that.
and then we'll arrive. This bridge is actually really pretty. It's like a nice stone bridge. So they got some people fishing over there. Looks like. Decided to take some pictures on this bridge because it's like super pretty. Got the mosque in the background. A little bit windy, hopefully you can hear me okay, but super pretty here. Actually, to come get to this health museum mosque, we actually had to walk like through this random little village for like 30 minutes just to get over here. So I don't think very many people come here. It had 700 reviews on Google, but I don't know how many of them are foreigners or just locals. I think a lot of Greeks and Bulgarians come here because it's only like half an hour from the border for both of them. Just made it to the mosque. Made it to the museum. Looks like we might have to actually pay for this one. Found some more wax figurines. It's required. Here's the kitchen. Pretty fun. This is everything they bought in that year. Mulberries, apples, jujube. This room is about all the medicine that they used. They use the same bile theory that they used in a lot of Europe. We even found out that there's this Ottoman game called Tuluk, where they hit each other with a goat skin that's filled with air. It's basically like a giant pillow fight. It's hilarious. Overall, this museum was very interesting, and I kept thinking about how much my dad would have liked it because he was a doctor. Most people probably don't know this, but the Ottomans were very ahead of their time. They were using music therapy for stress and other ailments, and the Ottomans were actually the first people to invent smallpox inoculation. A British aristocrat named Mary Montagu learned about it in Istanbul and is credited with bringing it back to Europe, where they tested it on death row inmates before inoculating the rest of the population. Just finished the museum. Karina said she liked it.
Yeah, it was incredible. It was so informative, and the English was so beautifully written. The displays were incredible. All of the different rooms, even the mannequins weren't creepy.
They didn't look too scary, not too human. Now, it's a super beautiful place. And they said it was built in like the late 15th century. And then they basically just did surgeries and stuff here. They had 16 different employees, like doctors and nurses and physicians and stuff that worked here and helped with everybody in the area. And one thing I didn't realize is that one of the main inoculations that were first invented for smallpox actually came from here in Turkey. Pretty interesting stuff. The medical school professors earned 60 silver coins a day. That's actually twice as much as even the head physician earned. We just finished at the medical school place, the Dara Shifat, the healing house. And now we are in Sultan Bayezid Mosque. It's really, really pretty though. And after finishing up at the museum, we walked back towards our hotel through some of the most gorgeous little streets, and finally stopped at a little coffee shop run by this guy who studied in London for 2 years. so we got a quick snack and I tried to learn some more Turkish. So we just finished at the cafe.
It's wonderful.
It was really nice. Highly recommend you go. It's called Coffee Bee. If you ever want to come to Edirne, definitely pay it a visit. And now we are going to go check out a pub that supposedly has live music that our older friend that we met at breakfast told us about. Should be fun. It says it's 1,000+ lira per person on Google, so we'll see if it's good or not, but let's go check it out. I just got a new tracksuit, new Adidas tracksuit. I don't know what it is, but everyone in like Eastern Europe loves tracksuits, and I might have gotten some new socks. They were only 25 lira, so pretty good. Karina says they're really nice, they're super soft, so. Just finished hanging out at a little pub. I was actually surprised. There's like a ton of people getting alcohol, which is like interesting to me because we're in like a majority Muslim country, even in like a small town.
A Turkish alcohol called Lokum.
I didn't even know.
Yeah, it's creative.
That's interesting. Because when I was in Morocco, people would go specifically to like hotels that had a lot of foreign people specifically to get alcohol because they didn't sell it anywhere else. So it's interesting that they just kind of have it out in the open on main streets. But that's all for today. Tomorrow we're going to go visit a couple other things before we go to Sofia in Bulgaria. So stick around for that.